Welcome back, Pokemon Trainers. Professor Chaz here. The lab coat's on back order, and based off of how well the last video performed as far as functionality and technology-wise, I guess we're back for another Pokemon GO video here on the channel. And I should have planned out something more amazing for this, because if my count is correct, we are at episode 100 of Pokemon GO here on Professor Chaz's channel, and I don't really have anything amazing planned or anything. But this could be the first episode in which we get a Mega Evolution on our side, because we are currently in the midst of September. There are 3 Mega Evolution themed events, there we go, planned for September. And we actually finished the first one already. That was a matter of getting a whole bunch of Mega Raids complete. We're currently into, if I bring up the news here, we got an update just this morning. So it says, complete 275 million battles to unlock Mega Houndoom. From Friday, September 11th at 8 a.m. to Thursday, September 17th at 10 p.m. local time. Use your Mega Evolve Pokemon in gym battles, Team Go Rocket battles, and trainer battles, excluding, of course, the Go Battle League. And if trainers win 275 million of these battles before the end of the event, we'll unlock Mega Houndoom in Mega Raids. Learn more on the blog. We're going to click on over here, if I can. Click on over here. Come on now. There we go. So we're going to get some more details on what exactly this means. So for this week, it's not quite a full week, but pretty darn close to it. Use your Mega Evolve, blah, blah, blah. Features. It's all about Mega Beedrill. You can receive Beedrill Mega Energy by completing event-exclusive field research tasks. When you use Mega Beedrill in gym battles, Team Go Rocket battles, and trainer battles during the event period, it'll receive a temporary boost to the CP. Very nice. So, as I say, I might be using Mega Beedrill in this episode, but I want to wait and see something else in the game. We'll get to that in just a second. You can receive Mega Energy for Venusaur, Charizard, and Blastoise by completing limited event-exclusive field research tasks. The following Bug-type Pokemon will appear more frequently in the wild. You can see the whole list right there. Pretty basic stuff, to be completely honest with you. We're getting word that Team Go Rocket will be using different Shadow Pokemon during this event as well. Be sure to Mega Evolve Beedrill before you take on the Grunts. And I would assume maybe the leaders? I haven't really looked into that yet. Anyway, be on the lookout for raid and battle-focused timed research during this event. We do have that on the go right now. And if you're lucky, you might encounter a shiny Ledybah, which I believe is the first time we're seeing this in Pokemon GO. So let's get back into the game right here. And I think we are ready to roll. Okay, so we do have a raid right here. The reason I point that out is because, also, I don't know if you just heard that train a moment ago. As you can see, the old microphone, or I shouldn't say microphone, the audio recorder, sans microphone, I had to jerry-rig some sort of thing to make it work. It's held on by elastic, safety pinned onto the coat. It's the best I got to work with right now. But the last episode, the audio seemed okay, so hopefully it's not too bad this time. My earbud's falling out. There we go. So, Mega Battle Challenge 1 of 4. We got 6 days and 11 hours remaining to take care of this. We got a battle in a raid. As I said, there's a level 1 just across the street there. Got to catch 7 Bug-type Pokemon. Power up Pokemon 7 times. So the raid gives you 3 revives. You get 5 Pokeballs for catching 7 bugs. You get an upgrade. I wonder why they're giving us that. To power up Pokemon 7 times. And overall, this step of the timed research gives us 35 Beedrill Mega Energy, 500 Stardust, and 1,000 experience points. And right now the Mega Battle Challenge is on the way, so we got daily bonus field research tasks rewarding Beedrill Mega Energy. And I would assume that's the research you get every day. You know how they give you a new one to make sure if people don't have a Pokestop, they can at least get a bonus field research. I have a feeling they're going to want us to Mega Evolve Beedrill for the timed research. I don't know what tells me that. We get field research rewarding Beedrill Mega Energy, timed research available, which we just looked at, and increased number of Mega Raids. So we see a lot of bugs. We're going to do a little bit of hunting here. About 10 minutes until the egg hatches. So I'm going to walk my little buddy Brewster, my Scraggy here, get her some more kilometers and some candy for her. And I'm going to come back and tackle that raid. If anything amazing, aka shiny, shows up in the meantime, I'll show you that as it happens. But if not, we'll pop back in just a moment. Well, it looks like a Sneasel hatched out of that raid egg just across the street there. I've sent out invites. Basically, any raid that I do, I'm going to throw invites out to people. And if it's a Pokemon that they need, say, for example, a Sneasel, someone's trying to catch ice types, they can do it. If it's they're just going to get raids themselves complete, they can do it. And I figure, why not share the fun, right? So if I ever send you an invite, you don't do the raid, don't worry about it. You know, I figure might as well give people the option. Anyway, I've chosen to lead with Brewster so we can get her the battle heart for the day. And since this is supposed to be all about Beedrill, I'm going to bring Stinger in as backup. I really don't think Brewster can tackle this thing by herself, although it is double weak to fighting. I think she has a dark type charge move though, foul play I believe. I could have charge TM'd it over to Brick Break, I think Scraggy also gets, but we got someone else joining in with us. I don't think we need to waste any TMs, although I got like 60 charge TMs. I just don't have anything to use them on right now. Okay, it's hitting us with not very effective, which is good, and the partner I brought in is doing considerably well as well, so that's that. Here I was thinking I'd have to ramble to eat up time in the video. Not at all. So Stinger doesn't get to see any action. Just, oh, they had a Conkeldurr, a shiny Conkeldurr if you noticed that. Alright, so that does complete the raid. I didn't even think, do we see a shiny Sneasel? Technically, I've already caught 2. I kept one as is, I've evolved one up. See that time right there, 9 seconds? That's not bad at all. We got 23 Premier Balls? Have they increased that based on the time? Because I know I used to get like, what, maybe 14? It was a big deal. Alright, anyway, let's get this to lock into place. There we go. We don't see a shiny, but that don't matter to me none. We're going to try and catch this. Well, technically we don't need to catch it, we just needed to win the raid, which we already have done. It's pretty windy out here today too. It's awful chilly, unexpectedly cold, so hopefully you can hear me okay in the microphone. I'm not sure how well this... I keep saying microphone, it's... I guess technically the audio recorder has a built-in mic, but what I mean is hopefully my voice isn't being drowned out too much by the wind. The last video that we did there, number 99, just the comeback kind of thing, we didn't really, or I didn't really have a chance to test it based on how much the wind might drone me out. Alright, anyway, let's see. We got us standard Sneasel. Okay then. Now that should complete, oh wait, and that also gives us 1,000 raids complete. I didn't expect that either. All sorts of random stuff happening right now. Alright, let's go to our timed research. No Pokemon to get, so I don't get to empty my inventory. So let's grab 3 of our revives, another 5 Pokeballs, and we'll get that upgrade, which, again, I wonder why they're giving us an upgrade. Anyways, 35 Beedrill Mega Energy. You got 500 Stardust as well. You're going to do it out of order, are you? It didn't show me the thing. Anyway, so, battle in a raid, battle in a Mega Raid, battle another trainer. So we get 3 revives, 3 golden Raz, and a Sinnoh Stone. But the overall rewards, 40 Beedrill Mega Energy and 1,000 Stardust, plus 2,000 experience points. So, this is all about raiding. It's going to be a while to see if another raid happens over here. And this friend request that comes in reminds me, I wanted to talk about this too. So, we got a heart. If I go to my friends list, bit of a problem I wasn't considering. I'm currently sitting at, what is that, 156 friends. I've got 66 requests built up. So, what I think I'm going to have to do, as far as me adding new friends and such, I'm going to probably start doing some more regular live streams to do the friend exchange with you folks there. And any requests that I get off screen, I'm going to hold off on those. I'm going to wait until you get people during the stream. Basically what I want to do is I want to thank folks who come and hang out with us during live streams by, you know, friending them up, sending them gifts every once in a while, pretty much every day. I get tons of gifts, right? So, yeah, it's a bit of a thank you. So if I get any requests sort of off live stream, I'm going to hold on to them until we can sync up during a live stream. But for those of you who are dropping your friend codes down in the comments of the videos and the streams, keep on doing that, because if you need more friends, your code is right there. Others can add you in. And I'm going to say one more thing about the friend codes. I do this all the time. My brain just wanders off. But basically, if you have any, say, research tasks to add new friends, basically just check the comments of my last few videos or streams. You should see a whole plethora of friend codes you can add in there to try to complete any research. Or just find more international friends, perhaps, too. Get some international eggs. Alright, speaking of eggs, I think I'm going to head on up to the corner store and get myself something to eat for breakfast. And I think I should go in and grab like a sweater, because it's chilly, windy. Charizard might be a nice fire-type Pokemon, but this shirt ain't protecting me that much from the cold. Alright, all that rambling done. I'll tune in just a little bit as hopefully we take on another raid across the street. Sorry about the sudden change in audio quality in that last segment there, folks, but yeah, okay, something's always going to mess up when I'm trying to record, hey? I forgot to make sure fresh batteries were in the audio recorder, but hopefully things sounded okay for you. Alright, so it is now the next morning, actually, 6:14 in the a.m. You can see the sun hasn't even really woken up just yet. And what am I doing standing outside my house right now? Well, if you see, our next two challenges are to battle in a raid and to battle in a mega raid. And look over that way, in about 7 minutes or so, we have a mega raid hatching at my local gym. I'm losing my earbud again. So, another thing I was going to talk about as far as exchanging friend codes in the comments and such is not only can we exchange to get, gifts and stuff like that, but of course help each other out with mega raids. So I'm going to try to jump in here, give it a few tries, and see if I can get some of the new friends I've added internationally to give me a hand. Because I say internationally, I don't think people in my area will be as awake as I am right now. Bear in mind, as soon as this raid is done, I'm going back to bed for a bit. But international friends, some of you folks will still be awake. But even if you are not, all it says is battle in a raid and battle in a mega raid. It ain't saying nothing about no winning that raid. So, worst case scenario, I use a pass, don't get anything, but I do complete step 2 of 4 of the mega battle challenge. So, with that said, we're gonna bunker down inside the front hall because it is kind of chilly out here today, and wait and see if we can get this raid accomplished. So, let's find out together in just a few moments. Well, sadly, couldn't quite solo that Mega Venusaur, but as I said, that was pretty much expected. The main goal was to, of course, get all of those tasks complete for the Mega Battle Challenge Step 2 of 4. So let's claim all of our rewards for these. We get our Revives, our Golden Raspberries, a Sinnoh Stone. We're going to get 40 more Beedrill Mega Energy, 1,000 Stardust, and those experience points, which currently are not going anywhere. I'm already level 40, so they've said, I believe, that they are eventually, Niantic of course, are going to upgrade the level cap to level 50, but it's not going to be just experience points that you have to use or have to gain to hit level 41 and higher. It's going to be other tasks, so I'm kind of interested to see what happens when they finally do add that cap. Okay, so Mega Battle Challenge 3 of 4, battle in 3 raids, battle 3 Go Rocket Grunts, and Mega Evolve a Pokemon. I had a feeling they were going to be getting us ready for that because of all that Beedrill Mega Energy they've been handing our way. So, that being the case, I am going to be heading out and about in just a little bit, so I should be able to accomplish this without too much trouble. So I think we're going to see Mega Beedrill in short order. We're going to wait till I hit the big uptown area. Now, normally what I do when I have a whole bunch of excess berries, which as you'll see, I've got a fair amount of extra berries, I'll use the berries to try to feed a bunch of my Pokemon. I usually aim for about 15 a day. I'll feed them, I will pet them, I'll battle in a gym or whatever I can do a battle, like Team Go Rocket, something like that, and I'll take a photo of them. So that's usually my out and about adventures whenever I have a lot of berries. But since this is for the video, I think I'll hold off on that today, unless I have time later. But either way, I'm going to focus on good old Stinger. Where is he at? Let's take a look. He didn't get any airtime as of yet. He's already best buddies with me, which is kind of cool. So we're going to see a best buddy Mega Beedrill very soon. And I caught him back before they gave us the appraisal system in the game, so I don't think... Yeah, his stats aren't great. He's a 0-star, but he was my chosen Beedrill back in the day. Technically Weedle, of course, but we're going to Mega Evolve him very soon and tackle some Team Rocket Grunts and some gyms. So let's pop back in with that in a few moments. We're about to head out for the day, but before we do, I just wanted to talk about a couple quick little things here. So I was wondering, what is our daily bonus research going to give us? They mentioned something about getting some mega energy for those. Turns out, the one that I got for overnight last night was use 3 berries to help catch Pokemon for 5 raspberries. So I hope we'll find some research tasks as we're out and about that give us some mega energy. If we don't, you know, so be it, but it'll be cool to actually see them in game and see what are those tasks in particular. Now, since I'm going to be doing some AR photography with our Mega Beedrill, I want to demonstrate a little trick that some of you might not be aware of, and if you are, call this a refresher, but for those of you who do not know, there are kind of 2 ways, or 2 poses I should say, 2 idle poses you can get for your Pokemon. So you see Blaze the Charizard here, he is my current buddy. If I choose to play, and we'll drop him out here just a sec. As soon as it kicks in, get them footprints to land, and good enough right there. So this is his, I guess, Pokemon Refresh idle pose where he's standing on the ground. And you can do whatever you want. You can do his animations for his attacks, you can give him a little pet on the belly, of course. And he has that animation as well. Now, the downside is we don't get to see him in the air unless he's using one of his attacks. There's a way you can sort of still get that to happen. Let me back out here. What you do, just go to your Pokemon list, for example, and I find Blaze himself, choose him, and then choose the camera underneath the favorite star on that screen there. So it's going to give us the standard little sparkles till we find the footprints. If you let them out that way, they have their in-battle animation, their idle animation. So you can get a shot of a Charizard flying in the air like that. He only has one animation in this form. You can't double tap to get a different animation. You can't pet him on the belly. He won't follow you if you move around. You also will not gain a heart for taking a photo of him in this mode. So those are some downsides, but if none of that really matters to you, if you want to get like a nice shot of a flying Pokemon in the air, whereas normally in Pokemon Refresh, they would be standing, that's the way you can get them in the air. So, again, helpful little tip for those of you that might be wanting to get some cool looking shots of some of your flying type Pokemon, and just some in general have different kind of poses as well. Maybe a fighting type might be more like, you know, battle ready, bouncing around a little bit, as opposed to a Pokemon Refresh where they would be standing still. Okay, with that done, I think I've got about 10 to 15 minutes until the bus shows up. I gotta go find myself a good bus stop, grab my mask for safety, and we'll meet back up again once I hit the big uptown area to see our first Mega Evolution in Pokemon GO. Stay tuned in just a moment. Another cool thing about doing the photos right from the Pokemon page themselves, see that little wing flap that Blaze just did? That's an animation they only do when they're using their battle idle pose, and it's a little idle pose, I guess. So another little thing you can do for a snapshot right there. Alright, so we are now in the uptown area, once again in the big King Square Central Park we have. Stinger is ready to roll, but I want to do a little bit of research myself here. First question I have, if I feed him a berry, Mega Evolve, will he still have a bit of that motivation filled up? Because I know if you feed a Pokemon a berry, leave this mode and come back, they still have that little bit of energy added to their timer. So just out of curiosity, since this is our first Mega Evolution, let's toss him a nice raspberry. I'm going to fill up 2 of those notches on his berry meter. Okay, there's one. I'm going to back out of here, because it is now time, I believe, to Mega Evolve. Actually, one sec, I want to get some before and after pictures to see the size difference. So I'm going to grab a few shots of Stinger, and then we'll pop back in as we do the Mega Evolution. Okay, now we're ready to roll. So let's go into our Pokemon list, get our first Mega Evolution ready to go here. He's already got his best buddy bonus. So 100 Beedrill Mega Energy for a Mega Evolution. It's going to go up to, I forgot the CP boost. He's going from 1412 to 8263. That is quite the Mega Evolution CP boost. Alright, let's do it. There's our task, Mega Evolve. And he's still got the ribbon on there too. Awesome. Registered to Mega Pokédex. I do like that. Look, you can't even do any power-ups or anything at this point. So, alright. Did the stats change? I doubt they would. Yeah, they're still the same. But still, we've got Mega Beedrill. Why does it say 3279? Didn't it say it was supposed to be 80 or 8,000 something? I'm still not complaining about a 32,000. Alright, or 3,200 I should say. We got Mega Evolve 1 Pokemon, so that's a new medal. Mega Evolve a Pokemon 1 time. Oh, that must be you have to Mega Evolve the same one a couple times maybe for another medal. Let me take a look here. Let's check out those new medals that we're starting to add to. Okay. Mega Evolve 24 different species of Pokemon. 36. How many Megas are there total? It might be 36. I just say that because I see that number right there. So, as a professor, I should know. I don't off the top of my head. Successor, Mega Evolve a Pokemon 50 times, and then 500 times. So we have some work to do for those medals. But, all that being said, look at this. Wait, why am I wasting time on this screen? We can walk around Stinger once we get him out there. So, with Pokemon Refresh, and by the way, if you don't know what Pokemon Meet or Pokemon Refresh is when I talk about them, those are features that were in the main series games, first in Pokemon X and Y, and then in, was it still Pokemon Meet and Omega Ruby Alpha Sapphire? Can't remember, but Refresh was definitely in Gen 7, Sun and Moon and such. So, the Megas could not be Mega outside of battle, therefore you couldn't use them in Pokemon Refresh, so I wonder if they're going to have different animations, and I don't think they are. I think I've seen someone use a Charizard in AR Plus mode. But just look at this. Look, wait, his head does follow you. That's nice. Once you get behind, though, they'll just stick right to it, looking straight forward again. It can be kind of freaky if their head just spun around with you, right? Look at this. Look at the wings, too. They're like perfectly sort of like cut down the middle. They could match together. I like this. All right. Let's see your animations, dude. There's one tap. Spreading all them stingers out for the show of intimidation. Double tap. Comes flying right at you with all 5 stingers. Do you have an animation for being petted? Is it petted or just pet? That was kind of different, wasn't it? It was, actually. Wait, do they have animations for Pokemon Refresh? Looks like they kind of do, doesn't it? Now, I wonder if I let him out... Hang on. We're going to back out here. I'll take some photos afterwards with the size comparison in mind. But I'm going to take a look here. Let's find Stinger. I want to see, does he have... if I use the camera in this mode, does he have like an idle battle animation? I know many of you folks have probably already figured all this out on your own, but this is my first time doing it. Give me a little bit of leeway here, if you will. So there's that animation. Do we see an idle battle animation here? It might take a moment to see that. So, since right now we're in the midst of the Mega event where we have to get, was it 275 million battles accomplished with our Mega Pokemon, what I'm going to do, I normally have the trainer challenges, the trainer battles offline, because I find a lot of the times online battling is laggy and glitchy, and personally it's more frustration than it's worth for me. But with this being a special event, I'm probably going to have the battles active during this entire week of event, where if I have a Mega, I want to be able to do the Mega battles and add towards that 275 million challenge goal so we can unlock Mega Houndoom. I don't even know if we unlock Mega Pidgeot. I didn't hear anything about that. We're not seeing any animation. We do see that the head's not following us though. Oh wait, there it is. A little bit of a twitch, not much, but some other Pokemon may have more battle idle animations you can make use of going into the camera mode from their particular Pokemon page. So just something to keep in mind. Alright, with that, I think it's time to start getting underway with our Mega Battle Challenge. We're going to do 3 raids, battle 3 Team Go Rocket Grunts. And you know we're going to be using Stinger, our Mega Beedrill, as much as we can to accomplish those tasks and goals. I was going to say tolls. This ain't a bridge. There's no tolls. Anyway, let's get moving and see what comes up. Actually, just one last thing I forgot. I was going to say I was researching. I forgot my own research for a moment there. If you'll notice, Stinger did keep those 2 notches filled up on his berry meter there too. So we know that for sure. You can feed them a berry, Mega Evolve. They'll keep whatever berries you've added to their meter until you feed them the rest of the way. All right, now let's move onward. I've been walking around all over the town here with Stinger, our Mega Beedrill, stopping at all sorts of different hot spots and taking photos, kind of feeling like a tourist in my own town once again. I felt like that when Pokemon GO first came out, learning new spots and stuff like that. So right now, you don't know to look at it, because I don't have any timer on the screen. That's one thing I would like them to improve, is if your buddy is a Mega Pokemon, the timer should be here to be able to take a look at it, how much time you have left. We're at about 2 hours though, because if you go into the Pokemon page itself, you can see that, yeah, an hour and 56 minutes left to go. So, I think I chose the worst time to come up here, because as far as the raids go, there's quite a few that are in the area, but they're not hatching for a little while yet, and I gotta get going soon, so I don't think I'm gonna get any of the raids done. I have accomplished the 3 Team Go Rocket grunts. I actually fought Arlo as well, and I was surprised Mega Beedrill did pretty good in the battle versus Arlo. Of course, he is super boosted CP-wise right now. I did get, what was that other challenge? Oh, just simply Mega Evolve a Pokemon. So, I gotta do the 3 raids. I might just head back to the old house and take my chances with the raids at the neighborhood gym, see if I can get 3 of those accomplished. Then we'll get to move on to step 4 of our Mega Battle Challenge. But for the time being, I think I'm just going to keep wandering around, try and hatch up some of these gift eggs I picked up. This one's almost ready to go. And grab some late lunch, early supper, take that back home, and see what happens at the gym across the street. So for the time being, if anything cool and amazing and perhaps shiny happens to come my way, I'll show you that. But otherwise, I'll pop back in once we're back on my side of town. Well, leave it to Pokemon GO to make a big old liar out of me, eh? Just as soon as I finished recording that segment about, oh, there's no raids happening, all the raids started happening. So enjoy a quick little montage of a couple of 3-star raids I took on. We'll come back and take on one of these 1-star raids coming up in just a moment. Honestly, I was surprised that Stinger, despite being, Mega Evolved, was able to conquer a level 3 Alolan Exeggutor raid by himself. I thought I was going to have to switch out. He probably could have handled the Cacturn as well, Bug being double super effective, but I did send out invites, as I tend to always do, and I did have some help from a fellow trainer with a Charizard, Peter Oakes, I believe. Thank you, Peter, for helping out in that raid. So, we got another couple of raids here, level 1s, and I'm going to do something different because I currently have, if I look at my parties here, I have enough candy for a couple of my more recent recruits to be evolved up. We have Piccolo the Shelmet and Drake the Ducklet. So they're ready to evolve as soon as I can win a raid with them. That is my, process. Win a raid, then they earn the right for evolution. And I'm kind of curious to see what happens here because I do know at, 304, there's a raid happening right here. So first let's talk about the fact that they've taken level 1 and level 2 raids and combined them into just level 1 raids. It's all well and good. That sometimes means though, if I need a level 1 raid that 2 of my recruits can conquer on their own, sometimes it's actually a level 2 that they have, sent our way in these pink eggs. So it might be too strong for them to take on, but I kind of want to do a little bit of a, not cheat, but twisting of the rules a bit. So I like to go by myself at these raids when I have my new recruits, basically trying to earn the right, earn the privilege of evolution. So, I have Piccolo and Drake ready to take it on. Question is, if they're not enough, what do? I'm thinking of bringing Stinger, because he is our current Mega Evolved Pokemon, bringing him in as well. And even if he doesn't see the battlefield, him being Mega Evolved does boost all of the teams, or all the players, Bug and Poison type attacks, I believe. Power of Mega Evolution in Pokemon GO. So I know Piccolo has Signal Beam for her charged move. Again, it's kind of twisting the rules a little bit in my own, you know, function of the game, but I'll give it a try. How often am I going to have a Mega Evolved Pokemon ready to roll, right? So, in just a little bit, we'll see which of these eggs our 2 new recruits can take on, and I'll come back and show you the evolutions once we're done. So with that, the 3 raids are complete, which means we are done with step 3 of 4 of the Mega Battle Challenge. Let's claim our revives, 5 of those. We have 3 silver Pinat berries. We have a full collection, which means I gotta transfer away something here. Let's see. I think we can probably say goodbye to this Ladybug. Off to Professor Willow you go. And let's see what we actually get for... Wait. Oh, I clicked the wrong order. Hang on. Okay. 1,000 Stardust, something else that we just got, and experience points, but the Pokemon that we got for that last step for doing, that was the 3 raids, I believe. Alright, let's see, do we get our own extra Mega Beedrill? That would be cool. Doubt that's happening. But we see Pinsir, okay. So we probably need to use a berry, yeah, let's throw the old ball. And it looks like, from what we've seen, I spoiled myself by accident, but we get 3 bonuses for step 4, which are all just basically claim them, get the reward, and you're done with the Mega Battle Challenge. Pinsir, how are your stats? Not great, but it's a Pinsir if you need one. Alright, now we get 10 Pokeballs, and as I said, this is just claiming rewards. We get 3 Max Revives, we get 3 Hyper Potions, and 2,500 Stardust, 5,000 Experience, and another Pokemon appearing. Let's see what that is. Again, the collection is full. I guess we'll have to say bye to that Pinsir we just grabbed now, won't we? Manage Pokemon. Pinsir, go say hi to that Ladybug. Tell it I'll never forget it, even though I never took the time to learn its gender. Alright. Claim this reward. What is the ultimate reward for the Mega Battle Challenge? If the grass will lock in a little bit. And... let's just go. Oh, Rosary, I almost said Roselia. That's an interesting reward. Save yourself a Sinnoh Stone. Pick up a free Roselia for completing all of this research. Decent. And we get the capture. Wonder what these stats are like. I think my current Roselia Axel is actually pretty decent, but that's not bad either. Alright, boom. So, if we go over here, scroll all the way to the bottom, that completes Mega Battle Challenge. I didn't think I was going to get it all done in one video, but luckily the raids did finally start to happen for us. Alright, so with that, we're going to sign off for just a moment, but I'll be back very soon to, I guess, recap the event and final thoughts. Let you know what I'm thinking about as far as the Mega Evolution in Pokemon GO. So that's going to wrap things up for our adventures on the town today with Stinger, the Mega Beedrill. He did revert back a little while ago. Currently sitting here with Sprout as my buddy, trying to get some more potential best buddy Mega Evolutions in the game. And there's a couple things I forgot to talk about. First of all was the fact that when I was doing that raid with Drake and Piccolo, although I had Stinger, Mega Beedrill in the party with those 2, I noticed we didn't see the message when I was checking the footage saying that the bug and poison type attacks were boosted. So I think you only gain that type boost benefit of a Mega Evolution while that Mega is on the field. So that's an interesting thing to note, unless you don't gain it for your own side. Maybe it's for everybody, but I remember seeing in other raid battles I've done where it said things like Mega Charizard X has entered the battle that gave us all fighting, Fire and Dragon boosts. So it probably is just while the Pokemon's on the field. In that case, that might bring a new strategy for a lower number of people to do these raid battles, where if you send in, like Mega Beedrill for example, maybe the person with the Mega Beedrill should just dodge to stay in as long as they can to benefit everyone else gaining those bonuses. That could be a way to play things. So, something I didn't do yet was check the Pokedex for our new additions. Let's scroll down to Galar. We'll take a look at our Mega in just a moment. First one we evolved up, I believe, was Piccolo. So where's Excelgor? Right here. We've got Excelgor, the shell-out Pokemon. When its body dries out, it weakens. So to prevent dehydration, it wraps itself in many layers of thin membrane. That sounds lovely. We're going to go for Swanna. Right here we have Swanna, the white bird Pokemon. Swanna start to dance at dusk. The one dancing in the middle is the leader of the flock. Alright, all that being said, time to go check out our Mega Evolution of Mega Beedrill. Should I do a different voice for this one? Nah, I'm gonna stick with classic Pokedex. Mega Beedrill, the poison bee Pokemon. Its legs have become poison stingers. It stabs its prey repeatedly with the stingers on its limbs, dealing the final blow with the stinger on its rear. And that would be the Fell Stinger. So, speaking of Stinger, let's take a look at our Beedrill. When I do get another charged, or I should rather say an elite charged TM, I might want to swap up the attacks a bit. Something I like to do with these elite TMs that I have, you can click it, it shows you what the Pokemon can learn. You would then choose it and choose continue to teach it the attack. I'm going to hang on to them because I like being able to use those to cycle through what the attacks, or what attacks the Pokemon can learn. And I know you can find that online, I can easily do that, but I kind of like being able to do my own research like this. The one thing it doesn't tell you, however, if I switch over to the Elite Charge TM, first you're going to choose which attack to forget if you get 2 attacks on your Pokemon. Click it, continue, and it shows you what it can learn. There's no indication which of these might be exclusive attacks that only an Elite Charge TM can teach you. For example, Drill Run was the Community Day attack that Beedrill would learn if you evolve a Kakuna into Beedrill during the Community Day. So, I do this to take a look at, okay, so Aerial Ace and X Scissor. I can use a standard Charge TM to try to swap out one of those charged attacks to gain whichever attack I want. I can't get Drill Run unless I use an Elite Charge TM, however, so I would like to see if they could include some sort of maybe a highlight over the attacks that can only be relearned with an Elite Charge TM. So, all in all, now that I've actually done Mega Evolution in the game, what do I think about it? I actually like the way they've done it. You know, there's a lot of negativity over how it's been implemented, but the way I play, my preferences, it's totally fine with me. I could see some ways they can improve it though. Now one thing is, as I was saying, when you look at the Pokemon, their data screen like this with Sprout, if he was Mega Evolved, I would like to see some sort of a timer on the screen instead of having to go into your Pokemon list, type in the Pokemon's name, or scroll through to find it and see the timer there. Because having all your information in one quick, easy to access spot like this, it's just a better user interface, and it would be cool that, you know, have that information at the drop of a hat, basically. Something else that people have suggested. Now, Mega Evolution, you have to use your Mega Energy for that species to Mega Evolve. And it has a 4-hour window, unless there's certain events like this next one coming up next week, where we have a 12-hour Mega Evolution feature going on for the same amount of Mega Energy. I almost said Mega Candy again. But it would be cool if you could choose how long they Mega Evolve for. Some people have said, you know, you might use a Mega Evolution for Legendary Raid Hour, for example, but what are the other 3 hours for? Unless you're planning to drive from time zone to time zone, which I don't even think is possible, based on the rotation of the Earth's speed and all this stuff. Yeah, you kind of, if you're saving a Mega for Legendary Raid Hour, you kind of miss out for 3 hours worth of battles. Now, that's for people that focus on Mega Evolution just for the battles, the CP increase and stuff. Me, an AR photographer, I love having 4 hours to just go find highlights, hot spots in your city, take photos of your Mega Evolution. That's kind of what I'm more interested in. I will say, I did love the fact that Mega Stinger, Mega Beedrill, was able to be as powerful as he was today. That was definitely a nice little bonus, but there's so many more things to Pokemon than just the battles. So it'd be cool if, some people have suggested, if you collect enough Mega Energy for a species, maybe converting that into a permanent Mega Stone, like Beedrillite, for example, and make it so that the Mega Evolution has a cooldown. Because, like, in the main series, you would use your Mega Bracelet in battle. Once you've Mega Evolved a Pokemon, you can't Mega Evolve for the rest of that battle because your Mega Bracelet has to recharge. And I know there's been talk from Professor Willow in the research where it says, oh, you don't need a Mega Bracelet in this area. But if they made it so you had permanent Mega Evolution for a species if you get their stone, but have X number of hours before you can Mega Evolve again, I think that would have worked. Because, you know, you're not going to have immediate overpowered Megas everywhere. You have to choose which one to Mega Evolve and still have, like, maybe an initial cost of some sort. If we're going with Mega Stones instead of the Mega Energy, make it a Stardust cost, make it a Candy cost or something. But you could then permanently unlock Mega Evolution for that particular Pokemon. But you would have a cooldown time each time you use Mega Evolution. Or until the Mega Evolution wears out or something. Have hours until you can use it again. I actually just thought of something I want to look up right now too, because I never considered this. Let's go to number sorting, and I want to see, is Mega Evolution lowered for everybody now? We see Stinger, he only needs 20 20 Mega Energy to Mega Evolve once again. I can do that 10 more times with what I got. But, okay, so this is interesting. You see these other ones all need 100 Beedrill Energy to Mega Evolve. So it is just the particular Pokemon you choose to Mega Evolve that gains that discount for future Mega Evolutions. That's why they say, before you Mega Evolve something, choose the best Pokemon of that species that you want to Mega Evolve, because then you can do it for that one cheaper. Okay, I think that basically wraps things up. There's not much more to talk about, I don't think. Let me make sure I'm not thinking anything else about Mega Evolution. I don't think. I know as soon as I'm done, I'll think of something, but for the time being, I think those are my thoughts on Mega Evolution. Possibly, yeah, permanent Mega Stones could be an interesting way to bring this into the game and make it more user-friendly for everybody. But anyway, all that being said, I want to try to end off this video in somewhat short order. It's probably gone way longer than it should have, but I want to say thank you folks for tuning in on my adventures through Mega Evolution for our first time. I kind of like the idea of saving my first Mega Evolution of each main Pokemon on the team for a video. So, for example, I have plenty of Mega Energy for Blaze, our Charizard, which we showcased earlier today. I can Mega Evolve him into Mega Charizard X or Y at the drop of a hat, but I kind of want to make it more of an event here on the channel, so, you know, include it in the video or something. So, stay tuned for future videos as more Mega Evolutions come into the game, and I'll do something to highlight each one. As they add more, I know I'm going to get backlogged and be like, okay, so they've added like the 10th one. I still haven't Mega Evolved my Blastoise. But I'll deal with that. I'll have fun with, regardless, I'll have fun anyway. All that being said, I want to let you, well, I want you to let me know in the comments down below, how do you feel about Mega Evolution, and what do you think they could do to improve it for more players that might not have access to the gyms, for example, to get Mega Raids complete, might not have a lot of Pokestops with the somewhat kind of underwhelming research where it says battle a trainer for 5 Mega Energy for Beedrill. Because, like, you'd need to do 4 of those, and if you've only got a couple Pokestops in your neighborhood, for example, and it's still too dangerous for you to go too far out because of the situation in the world right now, what do you think about the 5 Mega Energy reward? I think it should be increased, personally. And what else was I going to say? There was something else came to mind right away. Oh, the idea of universal Mega Energy. I like it and I don't, because some people say if you get Mega Energy from a raid or a research task, it shouldn't be species specific, it should be a universal, but you could then convert into whatever Pokemon you want to use, for example. That makes sense, and I think that would be a cool idea. Gameplay-wise, I can see why they might not be doing it yet, because technically, if we can gain Mega Energy that's universal, why can't we use it on our Slowbro right now, or our Metagross? I know they're not programmed into the game, that's the technical reason why, but logically, it's like, if you've got Mega Energy, which can be given to any Mega-capable Pokemon, you should be able to use it on anyone ASAP. So, gameplay-wise, makes sense. No, gameplay-wise, it doesn't make sense, but logic-wise it does? I've lost my point. hopefully you guys could follow that and extrapolate the ending on your own from what I was rambling about. Alright, all that being said, again, let me know in the comments what do you think of Mega Evolution. Let me know what you thought of the video today, since we are seemingly kind of getting somewhat back to videos on the channel here. If you have any suggestions how to improve, things you liked, things you didn't like, just let me know all that down below. If you think I should improve my capability of speaking, no promises, but I can try. And also, as a reminder, if I get more friend requests during my regular day, like, I can't really add everybody because I've got space for, as we see here, was at 43 people. I've got 104 outstanding requests. So just as a reminder, I'm going to have to hold off on accepting any new friends until we do live streams, so stay tuned to the channel for that. Subscribe if you want to see some updates on when we're having those. You can ring that bell notification as well to get an update whenever I've got a new stream or another video up for you guys to check out, you guys and girls, folks. But you can always leave your friend code in the comments below if you feel comfortable doing so, and feel free to check the other videos. You might see all kinds of friend codes you can add for people from international waters, from even in your own neighborhood, for example. I don't know, but you can have more possibilities for invites to mega raids by doing so, or just any raids in general. Alright, I think that pretty much covers everything. Stay tuned for next week. I should say stay tuned. It makes it sound like another video. There may be a video, but stay glued to the game next week as we get to the third and final Mega Evolution themed event in the month of September here in Pokemon Go. Alright, that's enough rambling out of me. Professor Chaz is now signing off. Thank you folks for watching once again, and I'll catch you next time.